Everything you wanted to know about IPTU, but we're afraid to ask. Stay tuned. Hi everybody and welcome to So You Want to Live in Bahia. My name is Kitty and I'm a gringa living here in Salvador, Bahia, Brazil for more than 10 years, and I'm a licensed real estate agent. So speaking of real estate, let's talk about property taxes here, which are called IPTU, or in English IPTU. That stands for Imposto Predial e Territorial Urbano. It's basically an urban property tax. Although the definition for urban is really loose here. Any place that has public water and sewage installed is considered urban, which includes land that you would never ever consider being urban. So anyhow, this tax is actually not that expensive compared to other parts of the world, and coming from California, it seems quite cheap actually. But there is a trick where you might be able to lower your tax, and I'm working on a video about that. Once I complete the process, I'll let you know. Because this tax is based now on the valor venal of your property. And the valor venal is the value that the city, the prefeitura, thinks your property is worth. Now, what is kind of sucky about that is that 70% of the time, as was mentioned at a real estate convention I attended, 70% of the time, the valor venal, this amount is actually more than what people pay. So you're getting kind of screwed over. What happened, and it kind of makes sense, is that a long time ago, people were registering their properties for much less money than what they actually paid for it. Because the market here is different, it's getting better, but it used to be hard to get financing. So the market was mostly all cash buyers. And when you're paying all cash, it's easier to sort of fib on the amount that you actually spent on the property. The government, feeling slighted that they weren't getting enough tax revenue, took over, and then now we have valor venal, which is lame, but there is a way to get around it. And it's good to try to get your property value reduced because your property taxes are based on this amount. Now the IPTU, I'll show you. I was trying to figure out how is this calculated. And so look at this here, first slide. Lord help me, are you kidding me? Do you see this? Look at that. I can't, oh, this hurt my head. Do you see that? All this math? And, so then I found this other page here, which is a little bit more clear, and it's a tabela, sort of a spreadsheet, basically saying that if the property costs between this amount and that amount, you pay 1% of the valor venal minus what's in this other column here. So that's where valor venal makes a big difference. For instance, this one property I'm trying to get the reduced amount on was a purchase for 400,000 reais, but the city is saying it's worth 550,000, which means based on this calculation here, the person would be saving about 1,500 reais a year paying on the actual amount versus paying on the valor venal. So I'm really excited to see how this process pans out, and I hope it pans out well, so I can share the info with you. So what you need to know about IPTU, I think one of the biggest things is pay it on time. The amount is calculated, and it's usually between 3 to 4% more each year, and it's calculated in January, and you'll get the information. If you pay it before its due date, which is in February, anytime between February 5th or the 1st until the 26th, if you pay before the due date, you get a 7% discount, which is good. Save your money. Pay it all up front if you can. If not, it's divided into 11 different payments, which is a little bit weird. It's not 12, it's 11. So if you are a renter, you're going to be paying IPTU every month, if that's the way your contract was negotiated, every month of the year minus 1 month. So that's good to know. Make sure you don't pay in January. Anyhow, it's a quick video on IPTU. If you have any more questions, please let me know. Again, like I said, I'm really excited to make this video on valor venal because this is a relatively new thing happening here in Salvador. and it's a little bit lame. So let's find a way around it, shall we? Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Beijos.